Hello everyone, Vito's a pretty back with another deck review. Today we are looking at the Alex Dumas Classics playing cards from Bonafide playing cards from a recent Kickstarter, fairly recently. They're designed by Karen Yan and printed by Expert Playing Cards on a master finish. Very nicely designed. These are all about, we got two decks. You got the Count of Monte Cristo deck and the Three Musketeers. And they portray images of all the characters and the stories told in each of these books. And they're designed, I believe, to look like the books. Monte Cristo, if you're not familiar with, is basically the story of a guy named Edmond Dantes, who's a young merchant sailor who is framed and wrongfully imprisoned and goes out for revenge. The Three Musketeers, of course, is about the adventures of the Three Musketeers, as well as the young, aspiring musketeer, D'Artagnan, and his Three Musketeer friends, Athos, Aramis, and Porthos. And D'Artagnan is actually featured on the King of Spades in that deck. Front of the boxes, there is embossing on the tuckers. It just says the Count of Monte Cristo. And it says in here something, attendre, something, I can't make out what it is. Beautifully designed, cross in there. This one says the Three Musketeers, and there's a sword on there, of course, and it actually says Tours pour un pour tours. Right, part of my French butchering here, but basically one for all and all for one. Very nicely designed. Onto the sides, the side of a book, basically, and the other side, some artwork with a couple of figures. Don't know who they are. Top it says the Three Musketeers and the what's it called, Count of Monte Cristo. The bottom, just the Bonafide Playing Cards logo and some artwork. And in the backs, you see the back designs, and they're both unique and different, but similar in style. Seals are stamp type seals. One's got a Roman numeral of 4 and the other 6. One's red, one's blue. On the flap, some more details, and you get the same Roman numerals in there as well. And there's some embossing on the flaps, on the flaps. The flaps are not embossed, but the tug cases have some embossing. Jeez Louise. Let's look at the Three Musketeers first, I suppose. You get a couple nice custom jokers with a couple of figures on there. And the other one's got different figures, I believe. The backs, very nicely designed, beautiful detail, nice colors, a lot going on in there, fleur-de-lises, crowns, swords, etc, etc. All the aces are custom. I do think the colors within that is way too dark. It makes it harder to make out the details, but they're all unique. They feature like animals and flowers, and they're really nice. Won't get too much into them, I suppose. Court cards, all very nice. They all feature the different characters. Unfortunately, I'm not really familiar with the stories, haven't read them, so I couldn't exactly tell you who all these characters are, and they didn't exactly specify either in the project. Otherwise, I would read off names for you. But they're very nicely done. The cards, you will see, they got a bit of a scene to them, kind of a sign, as a part of that finish that's on there. And the number cards, nice, fairly straightforward, yet custom pips. Let's look at the other deck very quickly. You get similar characters on the jokers, but different, obviously. And in the aces, they're also different. This one's kind of triangular, as you can see. Very nice nonetheless. And different figures, of course, for the court cards. And actually, yeah, all of the decks feature, both of the decks feature pips in the two opposite index corners. Suicide King pointing the gun at his head. And the same number cards. And here's a bat design on this one. Really nice color scheme. Very nice details. I like it. Overall, I think, I mean, the finish, the master finish is not my favorite. But aside from that, the artwork is very well done. And I would easily give these a 10 out of 10. I will put a link in the description to Bonafide's website. I'm not sure if they're selling them on there as of yet, or if they will be. Probably. But that is that. I like them. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think of these decks and the artwork. And that is that. Special thanks to my sponsor, Murphy's Magic. And I'll see you next time with more. Thanks for watching.